The lighter you were, the more power you had, and that's kind of what it stems from. So the lighter,
dark kids.
There's too many people who are like, oh, team dark skin, team light skin, and all that stupidness.
If it's all black guy, you automatically think they're gonna do something
I've
bad.
gotten some mean remarks before as well.
Everybody in this room has had like stories where Shadeism has like affected them. It's not only on social media and stuff, it's like in the world, and it's like it's a real issue.
Not only black people are the only ones that are faced with Shadeism, it's like also other ethnicities as well, not only us.
Yeah, it's also prevalent in like the South Asian community too, so like fair and lovely, it's a universal theme. So.
It almost feels as if like we're not in the same race because we're two different skin complexions or whatever, when really we're all the same and part of the same race.
It doesn't matter what your ethnicity is, your race, whatever, like you are affected by it in some way. Basically just not be afraid to spread the word that you know you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are.
This person was doing something called cup or pass. So basically, like if you like the person how they look, then you'd cup them, but if you think they're attractive, then you'd pass them.
Team light skin, dark skin, and cuff or pass. Just stupid stuff like that. Like you just end it.
Like set people straight, so when they come back at you, you can come back to them, but not like in a rude way. Like you had the facts.
Get real, you know what I mean? It goes past like, you know, everyone like, oh, you know, she got a big booty, and like, you know, it's so much more than that, right? Like it's really what's in your heart. Like I mean, perseverance, determination. I think just within that, there's beauty within that.
Like personality and your values and what you think is important in your life. So someone can be beautiful, but they can be racist and homophobic.
Yeah, it goes farther beyond than that. It's really, it's what's in your heart. Like are you a go-getter? Are you determined to get what you want?
This girl posted a picture of her kids, and the kids were like months old, or like months old, and she was like, oh, I wish there was a brighter filter so that like my kids can look lighter on Instagram. And they're kids.
It's a roulette with basically when you're having a kid. Oh no, why did this happen? Or it's like, you'll see guys online who's like, oh, I want a white girl so I can have like this kid who will look like this and have blonde hair and blue eyes. Like, that's not how genetics work.
A family friend, me and my sister went over for a weekend, and I was like 7, and she would like rub this cream all over me. I didn't know what it was. My sister came in the room, she was like, why are you putting it on her? Why aren't you lighting her skin? And then she was like, I just don't want them to be mean to her. And then I didn't know what she meant. And then I realized now that she didn't want like people to be mean to me because I was dark.
Parents, they know that if you are lighter, that does equate to more success. They want their kids to be more successful, so they tell them, you know, put this on. You know, they don't tell them what it is at the time. But you know, it's kind of like a survival tactic now. When somebody is a likable person, you start to less look at what's wrong with them and more what looks nice about them or what is good about them, and then over time they do become more visually appealing to you. The same could happen if you don't like somebody. You can see all the flaws they have.
During like my application, my interview, they were basically telling me if I see anyone stealing, basically to keep in, like, not say follow them, but to keep a close eye on them, report back like right away. And she named out like certain things to like look for in a person coming into the store.
Things that has to do with stereotypes. One time this girl asked me if I ever went to jail. I was like,
Really?
No.
Be like, you know, I thought you were some scary guy. I just, you know, it's just up to no good. I was like,
right when they walked in, all the cashier's eyes just immediately went on them.
Buy the stuff, we have the receipt. They want to search our bags and stuff. Bad experience for all of us.
That's terrible.
Embarrassing. Like I can't imagine myself doing all the things they think I do. I don't know what it is they think I do, but
like we're all facing the same battle. You know, we're all trying to make it. We're all trying to make money. You know, we're all human. Like we're all the same. And like yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you know, we all have this to some extent. We all do have some of the same struggles, even if it doesn't look that way or not.
Something like this where we have everyone like varying in like backgrounds and whatnot. Like I think maybe that'll have an impact on them.
You guys are beginning to see that this is not, you know, just doesn't start here. That there's something behind it, you know. But what that does tell us is that there might have been, you know, that negative history to create this situation. But what you guys are doing here, moving forward, you are starting something new. You are having people question, right, this notion of Shadeism as you are questioning it yourself. So you may not realize it, but this is revolutionary.
I pledge to.
I pledge to.
Never ignore the situation.
Never ignore the situation.
To spread awareness about Shadeism and loving ourselves.
To spread awareness about Shadeism and loving ourselves.
To not be mean to ourselves.
To not be mean to ourselves.
To spread awareness in our families.
To spread awareness in our families.
To support each other.
To support each other.
Let us create the ideal.
Let us create the ideal.